Africa Global Radio. Our story, our growth, our future.
Headlines across Africa.
Welcome to Africa Global Radio. I'm Itumeleng Lebogang, bringing you headlines across Africa for Thursday, 29th of February. In today's bulletin, the people of Chad will have their presidential elections 5 months earlier than expected. Countries weigh in on the passing of Ghana's promotion of proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family values bill. And East African Business Council and Tamu, Tanzania unveiled an initiative to invest in apple farming and related value chain development. In a message broadcast on a government TV channel on Wednesday, Interim President of the Republic of Chad, Mahamat Idris Deby, said free, fair and transparent elections have been scheduled for Monday, 6 May this year. Other information shared in the announcement included dates for campaigning for the first round of the presidential election, which is expected to begin on Sunday, 14th of April and end on Saturday, 4th of May. Chad's Electoral Commission further announced that the second round of voting will take place on 22nd of June, with the agency set to publish the lists of candidates selected by the Constitutional Council on 24th of March. Gilbert Ratu Barca, the president of the Opposition Artisans for a New Chad, or ARNT, has declared that he will run in the scheduled elections. According to Voices of America, a group of 127 opposition leaders attended a meeting on Monday to select a candidate and emerged with a decision to support Deby in a coalition government. The group is expected to convene another meeting tomorrow, Friday, to discuss this development further. Takilalan Dolasem, the president of the Popular Front for the Liberation of Chad, said Deby has maintained the peace in Chad by disarming rebel groups and providing basic needs, including water, education, food, and sources of livelihoods to millions of suffering civilians in a majority of Chad's towns and villages. General Mahamat Idris Deby is currently on a tour of 8 of Chad's 23 provinces. General Mahamat Idris Deby is currently on a tour of 8 of Chad's 23 provinces. Barca is quoted to have expressed his fear that Deby is visiting regions across the country to begin campaigning before official campaigns are launched. Hundreds of reports are emerging in the wake of Ghana's parliamentary decision to pass the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill, which is considered to be amongst the toughest anti-LGBTQ legislation in Africa. Key things to understand about this development is that homosexuality is already illegal in Ghana and punishable by up to 3 years in prison. Under the new law, that maximum sentence will increase to 5 years. It will also bring in a custodial sentence for people convicted of advocating for LGBTQ rights and make the distribution of material deemed supportive of LGBTQ rights illegal. Rights groups such as Rightify Ghana, along with UNAIDS and the U.S. Embassy in Ghana, expressed concerns about the law. While some assume the law may incite violence by Ghanaians against their fellow citizens, some said the bill may obstruct access to life-saving services, undercut social protection, and jeopardize Ghana's global success indicators. According to Ghana's constitution, President Nana Akufo-Addo has 6 days left to notify the Speaker of Parliament whether he assents to the bill or not. The East African Business Council and Tamu, Tanzania unveiled a groundbreaking initiative this morning designed to transform the agricultural landscape of the East African community. The strategic move, encapsulated in the Investing in Apple Farming in East Africa and Agro B2B networking webinar held this morning, is set to offer agri-actors crucial insights into maximizing the apple value chain. Through comprehensive insights and expert guidance, Tanzania's apple farming industry is poised for significant growth. In Uganda, the southwestern highlands around Mount Rwenzori and Mount Elgon have also been known to provide favorable agroclimatic conditions for apple cultivation. Kenya, on the other hand, with apple-friendly highland areas surrounding Mount Kenya, has seen substantial growth in apple production. With these developments underway, the strategy is poised to benefit local producers and the economy and also set a precedent for agricultural innovation and sustainability in Africa. And with that, we've come to the end of Headlines Across Africa with me, Itumeleng Lebogang. Join us again tomorrow for our final bulletin of the week, right here on Africa Global Radio.
For this and more, check us out on africaglobalradio.com. On Facebook and YouTube, Africa Global Radio. On Twitter and Instagram, AF Global Radio.